Hello friends, today I want to introduce you a beautiful Vostok Amphibia watch. It's a Vostok Amphibia Neptune, special case, shape and a special way how the bracelet is being fixed. Normally this watch comes with a package and with a pillow and a manual, but I don't have those parts because this watch was sent to me to be fixed because it was broken. The watch was bought in 2015 and after around 4.5 years the watch stopped working, probably because of bad lubrication from the factory. I have a friend of mine doing some watches in Russia and he's a really good watchmaker, so I decided to send the watch to him. Now the watch returned from the service in its perfect condition. The model of this watch is Vostok Neptune 960728. It's a blue dial, it's a first generation Neptune. You cannot buy them anymore online, but if you come across this watch, maybe this video will help you to know this watch better. Let's have a look on the watch itself. First of all, let's have a look on the dial. The dial is pretty interesting, has nice pattern on it and those lines on the dial. Also you have Neptune logo, you have applied marks and you have lume on the marks. They're quite small, that's why lume doesn't glow too good. Also you have lume on the hands, on the second hand also small amount of lume, and this point on the bezel glows also, but factory lume is really weak. I had the first generation Neptune as well, and I gave it to my friend and he relumed the hands and also put some lume on the inner parts of those markings. It made the watch look much better and glow in the dark better, but on this watch nothing has been done. It's factory lume and doesn't glow really good. Well, on the dial you have some encryptions like автоподзавод, which means automatic, 200 meters. What I really like about the font, this is pretty close to the Soviet vintage fonts watch factory used before. Also we have a Vostok logo just above the hands. You see it here. The quality of dial looks pretty good. I have seen this watch before. It was sent to my friend in the first place when he bought it, and the quality of the watch is pretty good for the price point. It didn't have anything underneath the crystal, it was really clear, just like this. But now the watch was serviced by a professional watchmaker. He used special oil for it. The watch have a bezel which moves in both directions. The tension of the bezel is controlled with a special spring inside of it. You can adjust it by yourself. Well, this bezel has never been taken off the watch. You see some markings on the bezel, some scuffs and scratches, because the watch was used quite intensely, but it's not a problem. The case itself is a really good condition. You have a screw down crown, and the crown is the same as classical amphibias. The old crown, new crown looks a little bit different, but I like this one because it doesn't get rusty. It's proven with the time and it's working perfectly. What else to say? It has 31 jewels. The movement, it's 24-15 automatic Vostok movement. You can also wind the watch with the hand, which is really good thing if you have a lot of watches. What I like about the movement, that it doesn't have a calendar, because there is also 24-16B with calendar, and the way you can adjust the calendar in Vostok is not as good as in other movements, and you have to screw the hour hand from 12 to 10 and back. And if you don't wear this watch every day, it's better to have no calendar on the dial. And because there is no calendar, I think the dial has some kind of complete look. There is no holes and nothing in the dial. Crystal is a simple plastic crystal. It can be easily polished if it gets scratched. It's not sapphire, but I think it's not a problem. As you see, it's in a quite good shape. The watch is about 15 millimeters thick, and this bracelet here, this part is 9 millimeters wide. I have some scratches here on those spaces here because of the bracelet being scratching those places, but other than that the case is looking really good. It's in a good condition. You can also buy special edition of Vostok Amphibia Neptune today, but Vostok factory also produces a normal and not special edition Neptune today, and they have some different bracelet. Let's have a look on the case back. It's a special case back from Meranom. He ordered this from the factory. You have the Neptune logo, Neptune encryption. You have a special edition underneath. There is no number as it is in the second generation. Also you have Chistopolski Часовой завод, which means Chistopol Watch Factory, Vostok. I really like the way they did this case back. It keeps 200 meter water resistant. This watch have been to a lot of places, as you see. The watchmaker didn't clean the case really good, as I see. The bracelet is quite good quality. It's not too thick, but also not too thin, and it's polished here. It's brushed on those parts, and it's polished in the middle. Here you have this buckle from Vostok. It's a nice buckle. The only problem with this buckle is that you cannot fine adjust the bracelet. So if you shorten the bracelet, you should do it so that it's even long enough if it's quite hot outside, because otherwise it will be too small for your wrist. The quality of the watch band is quite good. It doesn't pull off your hair, and this particular watch is adjusted for the hand of 17 centimeters. My hand is a little bit bigger, that's why it sits pretty tight on the wrist. You can wear this watch for sports or also for another occasions, I think. It's pretty good looking watch. What I really like are the hands. They're easy to read. In the second generation of Vostok Amphibia Neptune, they have removed this line on the hour hand, which I don't like, because in this way you can see the hands better, especially at night. Of course they have different lengths, but I think this design is better. Those hands, those pedal hands are a little bit like the Soviet ones, not quite, but I like the design. Today you can also buy those hands from other manufacturers, and you can mod your Vostok the way you like. And I would like to introduce you a second generation Neptune in one of my next videos. My English is not so good, and I will try to improve it with every video. I hope you still enjoy this video, enjoy the watch. I think it's a really good looking watch. Especially I like the fact that the dial is darker as the second generation of Neptune. It makes the watch look more serious, I think. And there are not too many encryptions. not too many text on the dial, no text like made in Russia or something. It's just a plain, nice looking dial, dark blue. And now, after the watch has been serviced, I hope it will work for another 5 or 6 years before the owner should consider some service if he wears the watch every day. But for me, Vostok Neptune is not a watch for everyday use because it's something special. You can also buy new Vostok Amphibia Neptune, which is a standard edition from the factory, but they have worse bracelets which peel your hair off and look not as nice as this one. If you want to put another bracelet on a standard Vostok Amphibia Neptune watch, there is a good explanation on how to do it with a simple Chinese bracelet. I will put this in the description. Of course, a lot of you already have seen this, but if you are interested, feel free to click on it. And for today, the video is over, and I hope I see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.